Hello and welcome to Beyond Astra, a new 4X sci-fi strategy game. This is the demo preview for Beyond Astra that you can currently get on the Steam Next Fest at the moment at time of recording, so get it while you still can. The developer of the game, Nebula Games, actually reached out via email saying that they thought that this might be a fun game to play before it is planned release in 2025, so I thought, you know what, seeing as they're so nice to write through, why don't we have a little bit of a shot. Now, I just want to say as well, this is in no way sponsored, this will be entirely my own views. I just thought I'd give this out and see if it's any good, because from the trailer, looks alright. Let's have a little look. So, starting off, we got the loading screen. I think we'll skip this. There we go, that wasn't too bad in the end. So his hands, my hands, our hands, carry the music and language, the music of language, the language of music, music of doorways and portals and dreams, all but strangers. Wendy Vergas. Very cool. And we're warping. And we're warping to a new planet, so... Here we got some rings. Narrator. This is a new stage for our research program. Welcome to Yasea 5, our new home. Okay, so we can move the camera around using WASD. We can rotate using the middle mouse button, zoom in and out. And yep, rotate. So we've got what looks to be one star and one planet. Alright, we can restart the engines. Hopefully turbulence hasn't damaged our navigation system. Let's approach the planet but avoid its gravity zone. Okay, so we have our ship here. Select our ship. And move into the planet's orbital zone, which I guess is this little bit here, and this red bit must be the gravity well for it. Okay. Yeah, the red gravity zone. Okay, we don't have much distance left to reach the second colony. Wait. Our instruments indicate unidentified ships are heading towards us. We can't take any risks. Activate the defense systems. Okay, so how do we do that? We have to open the ship designer, go to a lightweight thing, select the Corvette, open the module list. So we've got high velocity cannons, they cost money, and crew looks like, and laser cannon is long. So alright, okay, so we can do this just clicking, okay, click and drag. Alright, so let's get ourselves a couple of missiles. We'll get ourselves one laser cannon, and we'll also get ourselves a couple of our autocannons. I wonder if placement 1 matters for these. It could very much do. Obstructed area. Ah, okay, so this must be a different slot. Okay, so we have one laser and we have one autocannon and a whole bunch of missiles. Fingers crossed that won't impact things too much. Okay, so we save this. Then we go back and we have to select our Corvette and upgrade it. Yeah, that's interesting that it's sort of modular ships. That's pretty cool. Message unidentified ships. We're on a scientific mission. Please identify yourselves. We prefer to avoid conflict. We defend ourselves if necessary. Okay, so we got some Corvettes coming in, or at least some pirate ships at the very least. Okay, that's a beam. And we move. We can indeed, and we're still firing. Does look like there's almost like arcs in a way. So it'll be interesting to see. Our missiles are still firing. Looks like we've actually blown that ship in half, which is pretty cool. So facing does seem to matter. We can't do... Okay, we can kind of do a tight turn. If we like stop. Okay, no, it's just you need to... Oh yeah, there you go. So we can do it if we actually just allocate it for an attack. Boom. Right, good stuff. What a disgrace to attack a scientific mission, I know. Let's stay focused and carry on. Deploy the capsule. The colony needs expedition builder and soldiers. So we need to select the ship and open up here the garrison tab. So landing garrison. So we got to land this on the planet itself. Now where do we need to land it? Where is it we're trying to get to exactly? That's cool. You can actually like properly zoom in on the planet as well. Nice. I like that. Can't seem to get any kind of allocation on like that. So obstructed area. So we need to make sure it's in a non-obstructed area. There we go. And that sends off a little lander. I'm interested to see what happens if we move in here. Do we take damage? No, we just start... Oh, okay, so we actually do start falling into the planet's gravity. Or, sorry, we start falling towards the planet. We're not in a stable orbit if we're kind of around there. If we're in this kind of yellow spot, we seem to be pretty stable. If otherwise... Yeah, I would have thought we would have moved in with the orbit. I guess maybe that's like a free orbit. Who knows? These things will come handy later. Right, so we've got ourselves our ground unit, which seems to be some kind of builder. Expedition builder. Looks to be a couple of vehicles. Move them to the colony. So you should be at the colony now, yep. Our top priority is supply the city with raw materials by building extractors. Okay, so we've got to build ourselves extractors on these raw resources. So what is there? Minerals, hydrocarbons, and biomass. Okay, interesting. Okay, and I haven't even noticed that we've got credit, supply, influence, knowledge, culture, and faith, as well as population up the top here. And what looks to be a limit to the number of things that we can build. Okay. So let's build that up there. Select extractors and link them to the city with a link ability. Okay, so we'll do that there. We've got some biomass over there, so we'll just queue up another. You can't build two sites at the same time. Okay, so we can't actually queue up buildings. Might only be a demo thing. That sounds like it would kind of get on your nerves quite quickly in a 4X game if you can't queue up buildings one after the other. But maybe I just don't quite know the keys for it. Yeah, we gotta make sure we link up these buildings. There would be nice to have a sort of auto link up, but I guess if we're kind of have cities that kind of come together, but okay, we got cool. We get little kind of dudes here. That looks nice. That looks pretty cool. It's a nice skybox. See, for something you don't really think would get looked at all that much. But this is quite cool. Kind of reminds you of is it Planetary Annihilation? That kind of idea. Alright, let's link these guys up. Now it's time to establish the essential conditions for the need for survival and functioning of society. Open the build menu. Okay, and we need to build a bunch of things. We need to build workers' housing, and it looks like it's a sort of tile thing, or is everything 4x4, or kind of looks like it. Is there... recommends building your structure close together. It doesn't seem like there's... No, it doesn't seem like there's any penalties for putting these things close together, so that's nice. Okay, this is a 1x1. Or sorry, 1x2. So we can put that there, we can put the biomass thing there. Get ourselves a factory. What else do we need? Is that everything? Seeing as that seems to be all we can build, I think that's everything. And that just seems to build. Can we allocate you guys to be in the city? We potentially have. So maybe that has made it so you'll build faster. That'd be good. Like units. So yeah, we got our units here. Oh well, sorry, that's to build more. But we have got garrisons here, expedition builders and assault regiments. Okay. So I mean, it doesn't seem like you can actually like select more than one thing, but maybe it's like you can only click on them. Very well, we're on solid footing. The monthly data is encouraging. Let's continue with the development. Okay, so we need to build a refinery to build on up. Okay, there's quite a lot of buildings. I like the idea of that. Military academy. Let's get you built over here. That was a military academy that we've built. We also need to build a refinery to start making supplies, which is like our fuel, I guess. Yep. And influence is how we've got there. But these two service buildings near the population house. Okay, so it does matter for where these things are. Gotcha. So security, health, education, or religion, or entertainment. So we could build an academy. Doesn't matter how far. Okay, yeah, so there does definitely seem to be a little bit of an area effect. That's good to know. We'll build... Okay, a stadium actually is pretty nice. Yep, we'll do that. Train military units and explore the planets. Okay, so we've got assault regiments, all-terrain armored vehicles, aerial drones. Need some aerial drones, could be nice. See if we can get them done. As I say, I haven't actually, or if I haven't said before, but I meant to say I haven't actually played this yet. This is completely blind, but I'm liking how it kind of feels so far. Maybe a few UI things, but different. I don't like that transition. Like that when you come into the planet, it's very nice, but when you zoom out and you suddenly just go bing, not quite a fan of that, must be said. But, you know, early access demo version, these things can be ironed out. What a fascinating discovery. One of the extractors found a deposit of unknown fluid. I'm going to start studying it with my team. It seems like traces of this fluid have been detected on other parts of the planet. Let's send some soldiers and expedition builder on an exploration mission to learn more. Okay. Ground units have certain skills, e.g. only expedition builders can build and carry out analysis. Also, you can split/merge merge unit cards and go in and out of city by selecting on the cards in the garrison and using right click to move. Okay, so if we do, so we can select more than one, so let's select those guys and some assault guys. So we don't want to send them into space, but can we send them out? Okay. So who's in that? Okay, so this is just a sort of convoy that's together. Okay, so we can set these guys to analyze. Find a ruin and analyze it. Okay, see if we can find a ruin. Can we go into the water is the question. Ah, here we go. Was about to find out. Right, you guys go analyze that. Maybe they'll have to go all the way around. We shall see. Might be a little bit triggered here because it doesn't look like there's any ruins. Oh, okay, no, maybe there's a path that we can get around. Seems very like, ah yeah, there we go. So even though it's very, very close, it's quite far away actually. And that's a-okay by me. It's cool. It's a nice idea to kind of like that Forge Alliance kind of world, or oh goodness, what's it called? Dyson Sphere program, that kind of feeling of the world that you kind of go around and can do stuff on. I've always been quite a big fan of that. I think it's pretty cool. Overall, I've got to say, I think probably the thing that's most impressed me is that skybox. I wasn't expecting that to be quite as good looking as it is, but to be honest, the graphics are quite nice. I haven't played around in any of the settings. It's pretty much just a first. Oh wow, look at that. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's one there. Can't see if there's anyone below, unfortunately. But no, those are quite cool. I haven't played around with any of the graphics settings, and it's only an alpha demo, so I don't expect it to be anything particularly interesting. I do wish I would have had some kind of way of this time manipulation. I'm guessing that's it slowing down, and this is it speeding up. Indeed it is. Seems to be a sort of date-based thing, so time kind of goes on. Is my ship in orbit? Does seem like it. What happens if I leave my ship outside? Does it just keep moving, or...? No, it just sits there. Would have liked it if there was some more kind of movement of ships, but maybe it's more that this planet here is rotating around here, which would make sense, and this just means it's going to stay within the orbit of it. Although you would expect the ships to kind of like be moving as well, but maybe that's just me. That's probably something they're going to implement in the future, but we'll just have to see about that. Okay, so we're analysing this rune. Let's see what it says. Rune analyze is absolutely astonishing. Not only is it ancient, but it also suggests that intelligent species built this structure. This challenges our world view of the universe and implies we're not alone. It's time to start our own research here on Usea 5, indeed. I recommend building a laboratory to explore these fascinating discoveries and uncover the secrets of this mysterious civilization. Okay, so now we need to build a laboratory. Okay, so let's get ourselves over here. It doesn't say exactly where it needs to be built. Okay, so there definitely is a sort of semi-working bit here, because this is... looks like our worker housing. Okay, so it is. So maybe that needs to be close to our worker housing then. Build that there. Good stuff. If we mouse over it. Doesn't say anything about kind of keeping things together, but it's just me. A lot of crime going on. A lot of pollution as well, actually. Not very attractive. Okay. Good to know. Not ideal. Maybe we need to get a security center up. Can fit just in there. Nice. Work on the way. Get that sorted out. How are our guys over here doing? Can you build anything in particular? So, we can build an extractor thing here. And we link it to this city over here. Is this just like its influence or its borders, maybe? Sort of area effect? Or do things have to be built kind of mostly inside there or close by in order to then be shipped across? Because if not, we could just start to link on up. Too far to create a trade node. There you go. Good to know. Every day is a school day. Select the city and click on the population tab. Offers a comprehensive view of the population, including their beliefs and opinions. Check housing, build more if needed. If not all your jobs are filled, you'll need to monitor population growth to ensure these jobs can be filled in the future. So it does look like everything is occupied, but it looks like there's a lot of homeless people. And we can see our taxes here. Cool, cool, cool. So we need to get more workers' housing. Basically what the game's saying, so we will. Good stuff. Check the stock tab. So this is the stock that we have. View available stock along with production consumption rates. We need to build a space center. Check energy levels. 30 or more are needed. And build more power plants if necessary. Keep the resource numbers in green where possible. Okay. Cool. What's next? Ensure buildings have access to necessary resources and workforce, and check production consumption. Budget details. Build a recycling center to recycle waste and reduce the environmental impact. Improve population satisfaction and enhance the overall quality of life on the planet. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. So they're kind of implementing quite a few things in here. Where is a recycling center? Here we are. We can always put that over, say, here. And we can hopefully fit something else in there. So build a recycling center. Just now. What do we need for power? So this produces another 100 power. And we are going to need more power at some point. Ooh, Tetris. Love it. There we go. A little bit of Tetris there. Just put that right next to your recycling center. You guys can be working pretty well together. Temple is a 2 space. Academy is a big one. Care center is another Tetris that we could potentially do. Should we? Should we not? Does produce something. I'm not quite sure. Is that recyclable material potentially? Is there a way to check? Does kind of look like recyclable material. The most knowledgeable colonists will make use of this new laboratory. It's time to make our first research. A space center and a satellite will be a major asset in stabilizing our position. Okay, let's have a look at the tech tree. Woohoo! Getting very much Endless Space 2 vibes from this. Does it have any other tabs? Doesn't look like it just now, so we're going to do that. We're going to get that done in 30 days. Things appear to be locked for the majority of it. Obviously, we're getting our handheld quite a lot while we're going through this. That does look quite cool. The fact that you know that that's just our spaceship as well. Looks like they're in kind of like a geostationary orbit, I guess you could kind of say. So if we were to move out, is the question. So we don't seem to be able to control our spaceship from this view, which could be a bit of an issue in that you have to scroll out and you have that kind of like bump. You want to be really scary, you could come in the gravity zone and have your ship slowly fall out of the sky. Oh, not even slowly, very, very quickly fall out of the sky. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Having your ship that close. Let's maybe not do that. Alright, there we go. So if I was to come back down the planet. Alright, see you later, pal. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I do quite like that. Sorry, I'm just messing around trying to figure out what's going on. So we can now build the space center. Let's have a wee look. So whereabout would that be, this space center? Potentially in production? No, not in here. Not in here. Science, here we are, space center. This is a big old building. Okay. Good to know. And it looks like it needs to be close to the building, so we'll build that just now. Ensure your laboratory is supplied with resource function. If not, wait until the end of the month. Yep, so we've done that. Let's have a little look at the tech tree. Nothing's come out. Can't do anything with culture or religion yet. Interesting enough. I wonder if I have to build a temple in order to do that. Let's have a little look. So we've got our laboratory. If we were going to get a temple, which we can, would that unlock us anything else? We shall have to see. Yeah, nice memorial. There you go. Enjoy, guys. Fountain's pretty big. Maybe not build that. Does look like we build multiple things in our build tree at the same time, which is good. We don't have very much security. We don't have any health either. So maybe we get a care center. Yep, there we go. That keeps people nice and happy. I do wonder if that temple can actually get anywhere with that. Would be nice to be able to click on these buildings and get more details of it, but again, maybe this button click that I'm not sure of yet. So select the colony, open the garrison menu. This one. Switch to the space unit tab. Okay. Build a satellite. So, orbital satellite for exploration and defensive purposes. Okay. And we've got some other things that do not come up when we mouse over them. Gotcha. This bar on the left here probably means population growth, if I had to guess. Or maybe it's just the number of influence points. Would be good to know. Okay. The satellite has identified or detected unidentified ships heading towards our planet. Our estimated arrival is in 5 minutes. We need to prepare our land and space defenses. Okay. So we need to build up some defenses. Gotcha. Alright, so technical, basic defense. Alrighty, let's also get ourselves some... We can't get any of these later things. Let's get ourselves some armored vehicles. And look at science. We're not getting anything else from the other tabs, so I guess maybe they're just locked out. Train land units in the military base and move them to colony to garrison. Equip ships in the ship designer. So we need to come back in here. We have our technicals. And we do a new design, or we can just edit this, I guess. So we could add onto them the laser cannon. We've got nothing to change about them. We could then just add a shield generator. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's save that. So the satellite is okay. Let's come down. So can we not... Okay, there we go. Right, so let's make sure that we're also creating some more of these technicals. So 1, 2, 3. It's saying we probably want 6 spaceships, so we'll do all 6. I guess that includes our one that we already have, but that's okay. And then let's make sure that we've got plenty of assault regiments. So there's no shift clicking. We can't train more units than this at a time. This feels a bit strange, but it's okay. Let's have a little look at this garrison here. So let's maybe just... Won't send these guys out, but we will send them off. We might as well have the kind of assault troops sticking around, whereas these guys here are going to be kind of moving about. Right, there we go. We've got another ship. Okay. Good stuff. Let's try and get these guys to take up position around the planet. See if we can defend it pretty well. I'm going to get our main person over here to burn round as well. They can kind of cover the colony as best they can. As it comes for Elysia, let's see how we can do. We've managed to get all of our technicals nearly built. I say nearly, we're getting there though. That's the main thing. Let's make sure that we're grabbing out another one of these guys here. There's something happening there. Must be the drones building these things, so... Seems to not really... Oh, what the hell? Don't think that went as intended. I think that was my ship's... Is that the rally point? Is the rally point too low in the orbit? Did I just lose my main ship? These are questions we have to ask ourselves. If so, that may have made our entire thing a little bit more difficult. I have to keep that in mind. Right. Oh yeah, it's our rally point. So our rally point seems to be too low down, so our technicals are dropping out of the sky. Interesting. Okay, so why are you not still going? Come on, come on. There we go. Are you gonna get out? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Alright, so what can I say about the game so far? I think it's pretty okay. I am having an issue. Maybe it can be changed where it's like you can't select your city from up here. Don't like that. I would like if I could select it up here and then be brought down to kind of like this screen, if possible. That would be quite a nice change. But I do think it's quite funny that we've lost a couple of our ships because they just crashed out of atmosphere. That's also quite funny. But yeah, like having to almost look at the planet and then zoom in to then get to the stage, not so much enjoying that, but I'm kind of enjoying what we've been doing so far. We can get a nice kind of collection of these guys here. We'll send them out so we can kind of defend our area. There must be a way to change that rally point. If not, why have you guys kind of gone outside as well? Let's just turn you around. We'll turn you back in. There we go. Right, let's try and get our guys coming out. You should be fine to come along here. Yep, there we go. Alright, you stop. Yeah, there we go. Their orbits all seem to be fine. Quest completely. Preparing defensive research. The unknown fluid is both troubling and promising. I'm sharing the data with our other laboratories. Ships arrive and they're really well armed this time. Let's do everything we can to protect the colony. Agreed. We don't have any corvettes, unfortunately, because we can't seem to design them. Where are the enemy coming from? Coming from over there. Oh, yeah, you are right. They are very well. Okay, you've got to be very careful about how you're turning your ships in this gravity well as well. They're in a formation. They may struggle to come out and engage the enemy. All right, we've got our lasers on the go. Let's try and see if we can make a few more ships. I think I'm going to need to. Pretty cool that we can see the battle from here. Okay, we're boosting out. We managed to get one of the enemy ships. Good, 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 good. They have landed some troops, however, so let us get our task force over here and we'll get them to engage the enemy force they've managed to grab. Right, you guys keep on boosting. Boom. Okay, we've managed to destroy the forces there. Let us get you guys out. Okay, group kind of together stuff needs to be changed a little bit. That's pretty cool that our satellite is actually bombing these guys. Right, come on. You guys are engaging. Good stuff. Let's make sure that we've got plenty of ground troops. We are taking some damage. Come on, come on. Ground combat is a little bit uninspired at the moment in that mostly I just can't really tell what's happening. Is that another one of my ships falling to the ground? It is indeed. Okay, that maybe needs to be changed just a little bit so that your AI ships try and get out of there. I managed to hold off the first wave, but their forces are too numerous. I'm going to launch a distress call for reinforcements. But you finally realize you need us, haven't you? Send me the details of your sorry situation. I'll do what I can to help get you out of this mess. But next time, guard your rear end better. Okay. Colony must survive. Use Naisa's fleet. Where is Naisa's fleet? Not sure. Ah, here they come. Boom. Cool. That's a big ship. Like, look at that. Alright, use these guys to hold off the pirates. Neutralize the pirate ground forces. Let's make sure as well that we're making more of these guys. Many as we can, please. Thank you. Hopefully our ships won't fall to the floor. This looks like a very big ship. Oh yeah, we're doing lots of damage. We're losing a little bit, but we're doing okay. Huge. Nice. Good job, guys. We've managed to neutralize them up above. What can we do about them down below? Right, we've got our ground forces here. Let's send them over to attack. The satellite's doing a great job of keeping us defended. I do quite like that. Orbital to ground engagement. Right, neutralize the other pirate ground forces. We don't have any other vision other than the one the satellite's giving us. Can we build any more satellites? Indeed we can. Let's get a couple more of them out. We engage these forces here. And they're dead. Can we move this satellite actually? Oh, we can. Perfect. Right, let's move them about. Just so we can almost have them holding this choke point. As it seems. Is there kind of a way to auto-explore? Is that what these buttons do? Analyze. Air travel. Build deforestation. Okay. Cool. Still got a couple of pirate ground forces. Don't know where they are. But maybe we can do something that's a hold position. Is there an attack move? There is, but not quite working as inspected. Where's this last remnant ground force about then? Should I send some of my guys over here to see if they can scout that out, or You had to be very careful with how you're maneuvering, son. That's for sure. Ooh, burn, 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 burn. Come on, come on. Oh, you're taking shield damage. You are very much dead. Okay. So when you reach the atmosphere, it seems like you take a bunch of damage. That's good to know. This is, I'll put it this way, there's a reason why I use one of my rubbish ships rather than the good ships we just got to test that out. Here's our dear Theo with his new shiny toys. Let's hope they include an instruction manual this time. Said situation for you, Lou. My ships drove away those cowards. Well, we really don't know how we could have done without your late and useless assistance. Also, my dear Lou, my scientists informed me that you've discovered a remarkable fluid on this planet. I asked you to hand over this planet to me immediately. How dare you? This discovery could benefit all of humanity. It is essential for our rapid expansion and future, therefore I'm compelled to requisition this advanced base to best serve the interests of humanity. You know, let me be clear, this planet has been assigned to Miss Cheng, and I will not tolerate any attempt to requisition it. Cease these maneuvers immediately, or I promise you, you won't like what comes next. I'm not backing down, don't even think about getting in my way. Okay. Colony must survive. Oh, there's more fighting. They've got a gunship of their own. Right, everybody. Open fire. Okay, we've got our missile salvos going out. A lot of missiles coming in. Ramming. Ooh. Guess they're not actually ramming. Oh, they kind of are. I don't know if that's supposed to be doing. It looks like you can kind of like automatically target certain things as well, which is kind of cool. Oh, it looks like they've actually managed to land a couple of guys. We'll see if we can deal with them in a second. Where's our other satellite? We've got our one satellite there. Maybe it was actually destroyed. Let's send our guys over here. Get them to attack. What about our dudes inside? Let's have a little look. We've managed to get our assault regiments out. Get them to attack. Taking some casualties, but we're okay. Yeah, the ground combat could do with a little bit more work, but I think that's kind of pretty cool. Give a shot, Theomius. Even then, your ground ambitions could really use a reality check now and then. We will meet again. Thank you for supporting ESA. Nothing. I've always enjoyed putting that little insolent in his place. But let's stay vigilant. He might try to provoke us. Best of luck, Lou. To demonstrate our competence, the colony remains under our command. However, the adventure is just beginning. The universe is filled with systems to explore, planets to discover, and fascinating life forms and civilizations to study. I sincerely hope you'll be with us for the next great journey. Victory! Okay, cool. Yeah, that was actually kind of a cool start to the demo. Let's head back to the menu. And that's that. That is the demo completed. Oh, well, I did quite enjoy that. There's obviously a few issues with that. There's a little bit of an issue with the ship control and the way that they kind of do gravity. I imagine those fights would have been a little bit easier if we didn't have multiple of our ships crash into our own gravity. Or into our own planet, I should say, while stuck in its gravity well. But maybe that's mostly my fault. Could be that. I didn't find a thing to do rally points. Maybe it's not implemented yet. Obviously, this is a fairly basic demo. It's not quite done yet. Let the guy keep on making this. It seems to be pretty cool so far. I did quite enjoy it. So all the best to you guys over at Nebula Games. You know, hopefully you guys managed to get it done. You've got a bit of a good, well, put it this way, you've got a good concept here. I think a bit more polish, a little bit more work. I think it could be really special. It'd be really interesting to see how sort of multi-planet kind of things work. I noticed there was a lot of like warp travel that seemed to be happening, where like the ships were traveling really fast. Maybe they'd sort of do that outside the gravity wells, kind of similar to like a Sins of the Solar Empire kind of thing, but is it via hyperlanes? Is it more of a warp drive? You know, we'll just kind of have to see what happens. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little sneak preview. I know I have. Even if there is a few things maybe the developer can have a little touch up of. Still really enjoyed it. Thought it was good. But no, I'd definitely say if you guys get a chance, give this a shot. Demo's free to try while you're on the Steam Next Fest. So grab what you can and look forward to it coming out in 2025. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you enjoy these kind of things, let me know. Very lovely for the guys to come out and email to ask us to have a little look at it. So feels pretty nice. And we'll try and maybe do some other things like this in the future if people are interested in. I just want to say thank you everybody for watching. If you want to support the channel further, consider becoming a member of the Burger Band for early access to videos as soon as they're uploaded, rather than when they're scheduled to come out. And more importantly, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody watching. But until next time, take care.